Good morning, class. I am coming to you today from God's Word. I want to remind you, as you are going through a lot of hard times right now, and uncertainty of when we're going back to school and what's going on in the world. It's just a lot of crazy things, and I've been reminding you that even in the midst of this craziness, God is still good. So I want to post some God promises to you. God doesn't lie, and His promise can be trusted. And I know that God promises is true, and I want to give you some scriptures for you to memorize, to go over and over again, to print it out or write it out and just post it where you're working to remind you of God's promises and His promises for us as we're going through this hard times, this crazy times, this chaos. I know that you might be asking, when are we going back to school? The last time I heard, they have posted maybe April 30th, so there's another month. You're going to be home doing your schoolwork and doing all that. You're doing a great job. You're doing an awesome job. And those of you who've been sending out pictures, great job. Shout out to a few of you who are diligently doing your work daily. Egypt, Tia, Autumn, and Kier. I've been seeing your work daily, and good job. Those of you who haven't, I want you to continue to post your things, and so that I can see that you're doing your work and getting your work done. This is my only way of seeing what you're doing and how is it going, and how can I help you in my PowerPoint. So here, I'm going to post you some God's promises. There's a lot in the Bible, but I'm going to post a few for you. And my goal for you is for you to memorize it. So today is Monday. So Monday, let me see, it's John 16:33. So John 16:33 said, I have told you all this so that you may have peace in you. Here on earth you will have many trials and sorrow, but take heart because I have overcome the world. These scriptures remind us that you're going to have troubles, you're going to have sorrows, you're going to have chaos in your life, and God never promised us that we won't have that. But you will have peace. Why? Why are you going to have peace? Because God has overcome the world. Death cannot hold Him. He has overcome the world. This week we are going through scriptures on Jesus' crucifixion, Jesus dying on a cross. And we know that Jesus went to the cross. Jesus was born with a purpose, right? He was born with a purpose that He's going to die for us and He's going to set us free. And so when He came into Jerusalem, He didn't come on a donkey without a purpose. So He came with a purpose, and that purpose is to die for you, for our sin. He didn't sin, He's perfect, but He came to die for you. And so He have done this for us because He loves us. And so I want you to take today and memorize the scriptures. I'm going to try to memorize it as well with you. I have told you all these things that you may have peace in me. Here on earth you will have many trials and sorrow, but take heart because I have overcome the world. Scriptures is powerful. I want you to know that. I know I already told some of you already. Growing up, I had a lot of hard times in my life, but I know that the one thing, it was that scriptures brought me through where I'm at in God's word. I know that I was not very good in school because I had struggled with languages, but I know that Philippians 4:13 was my verse that I go to. I can do all things through Christ who strengthened me. And growing up also, I had to do a lot of things by myself because I was the only child. And I forgot where I put it, but the scriptures was, what can man do to me? Or do not fear. And so a lot of times that I had to go to school all by myself, I had people follow me and people who try to kidnap me actually, but I had those scriptures given to me to know that God is with me, that God will take care of me. Even though I'm going to have some troubles, people's going to try to do things, but things going to happen where God's going to allow things to happen so that that I can give praise to Him and glory to Him. So the scriptures for you today is, He has overcome the world. We don't need to have fear. We don't need to, but we have peace in Him. To trust in Him today. as you are working on your work and your assignment, and take some time to memorize the scriptures. It's important. So today, John 16:33. Have a great day and see you when next God's promises.